Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to show you how to make a swatch book with something that you may already have at home. I've noticed that people are buying these really nice swatch books, and there's nothing at all wrong with that. If you want to buy one of those and use it, then you'll have a lovely book. But if you want to make your own, and at the same time supporting the idea of recycling, reusing, and repurposing, then here is an idea for you. So how many times have you bought one of these and then used it? Maybe one time wrote one thing in there, and at the end of the year it's sitting around. I do it all the time, and I was looking at this the other day and I thought, oh, I have the perfect idea for this. So I'm going to just show you how I set it up. Across the top here is where the month was, and I didn't want to be able to see that. So all you have to do is just take a piece of paper, regular white paper, and just cover that month up. The white's going to blend in anyway. And then I used stickers to put the names of the color pencils on there. You don't have to do any of this. If you don't mind just writing over the top of it, you can do it that way. You certainly don't have to put the washi tape across here to cover up the days, but I did. You can make this as fancy as you want, or just plain, just serviceable. It's all entirely up to you. Let me show you what it looks like beforehand. So here's the way it's set up. You have all these lovely squares already there for you. Come on, focus. You have all these squares already there for you, and they're sitting there already drawn, so why not use them? I got this one at the Dollar Tree, and these are a little bit flimsy. They are very flimsy. So I just put a piece of cardstock. In fact, this was like a piece that I was just using between pages, and I just shoved it in there and then pasted it down. You could of course be fancy with that and make your front and your back match, or you could skip that part entirely if you wanted to. So how I started out with this was, I started out with this Sevo Vivid page. Now, the Sevo Vivids do not have any numbers on them. So if you have a pencil like this, you're going to have to, let me find one that's lighter so you can see it. You're going to have to number your pencils so that when you do your swatching and you want to find that pencil, you know which one you're talking about. So there you can see, I just used a Sharpie, something permanent, and I just wrote the number at the top. Make sure you do it at the top, because of course you're going to be sharpening the other end, and then the number will be gone. So yes, that's what you would do with pencils that don't have any names on them. Then you can, when you get to, let's see here, when you get to some pencils that do have names on them, just ignore the numbering system. Don't even worry about the numbers. If you wanted to cover those up with washi tape going across there, you could do that. I just didn't go that far. But here you go. We have carmine red. And so you would just find that one, which I can't find it right now, but you get the drift. Let me see. Oh, across the top, I've used stickers, as I said, to name the type of crayon it is, and then I wrote how it came. So this was a 48 set. I have extras because in college art I had to buy Prisma's open stock. In fact, I had so many extras that I ran out of space. So I'm going to tip in a piece of paper. If you're not familiar with the word tip in, it's a journaling term. And that would just be where you add an extra paper to the book. So you would tape your paper in the spine area there, and it would make it like another flipping page. Okay, so that's what I'll probably do with my Prisma one. Now over here they give you a notes section, so utilize that for, you know, you could put where you bought the pencils, how much they cost, when you bought them if you want to know, what you feel about them. This would be a great place to write how they work on different papers. And then I have just some extra swatches over here because, like I said, they didn't fit, but I'm going to have to add in a whole other piece of paper. Then it came to be where I had some sets that were very small. Here is the Koh-i-Noor Magic Effects. There's only 5 of them, and they're the type of kind of like the tritones, you know, with the different colors in there. So I just got a blank piece of paper, and then I made a bigger type of a swatch so you can see all of the colors that are in those pencils. They don't give you names, or at least I couldn't find a name. Mine just had numbers, so I put them there by that. And then, you know, my little note where I bought them and how much they cost. Here's like a Koh-i-Noor Polycolor, just the 12 set. So I did those at the beginning pages where they show you the previous year and the coming year. Here's Crayola Multicolor or Multicultural Colored Pencil Set, which don't buy because these colors are all in the other sets. Just, you know, I didn't know that. I thought it was going to be something special, but that's what those are. So yes, I put that in there. Here's my Sivo Vivid page, like I was showing you earlier. Now, here's my Ibu watercolor pencils. This is dry. This is what they look like dry. So I thought it would be a good idea to get a piece of watercolor paper and then do a sample of each one wet and then tip that into the book. So that would be another page that flips. The only problem I have come with this system that I have found is the transference when your pages are shut, because this paper is really super thin. I mean, it's really, really thin. So there is some transference. So what I'm going to do when I finish the book is I'm going to go back through and try to erase where it's transferred. If it doesn't erase, I might put a sticker or something there. And then between each page, I'm going to put a piece of wax paper. I might just tape it in so that way, you know, I don't have that problem anymore, because you want to see the true color. You don't want to, and you don't want to see where it's transferring over. Okay, so now this page, I have some Royal and Langnickel pencils. I've got a 12-pack of the neons and a 12-pack of the metallics, and I liked them so much I went back and bought more. But since they were the same brand, what I've done is use the whole month for both packs. So like it says neons there, and then you do all your samples, and then the metallics start here, and there's all of those. So yeah, when you do that, of course you're gonna have to change the numbers, because, you know, this is a 12-pack, so 1 through 12 is going to be 1 pack of pencil. So then when you start with your next set, your second set, you're going to have to adjust the numbers here so that they'll correspond when you write your number on the pencil. Okay? Here's my Crayolas. This is the 30 dual-ended pencils. And here's some more Crayolas. These are the 18 dual-ended. Some of the colors are different. That's why I have 2. There's many colors that are the same in the sets, but there are some different ones, so that's why I've done it twice. Like I said, Prismas, I'm going to have to tip in something there. Simply Color, those came in a set, in an artist set. Color Ins by Marvi Uchida. This is my only watercolor twistable set. And like I said before, those are just the dry, how they look dry. I'm going to tip in a piece of watercolor paper. Here's some Walnut Hollow. Now, you can use the top here to specify, like, these are oil. These are oil pencils. They're not wax pencils. So I might want to know that if I am coloring in a certain book, and, you know, it doesn't take oil pencils well. So this just gives you a little bit of heads up there. So yes, I have many pages left over to finish my collection. I also here have used the back for small little sets. Okay? My phone is going to turn off, so I hope you enjoy this. I'd love to see other people's ideas of how they have repurposed things, and I hope you enjoyed. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.